Welcome back to Wit Gaming. I'm Wit. Today we're doing some more gaming in Tower Dominion. We are back for our third attempt at Warden Gerhard on Frontier mode. We're going to do the lurking alphas and then start. So I believe that I know what I did wrong last time, and I think we're going to... Oh, this is a T. I'm pretty confident that I know what we did wrong. So, I actually want a four-way right here. Put this T here. And that was not focusing on Warden Gerhard's first power. So it says buildings that are adjacent to at least one Mirador gain 15% damage, right? So last time that did take place a couple times, but it was not a main primary focus, right, of the run. That is going to be a focus this time because Miradors activate themselves. So when you place a Mirador next to a Mirador, it gives that bonus. So we would be, as much as possible, trying to place these in pairs. So we're going to do that, and then send the wave. So I think that will make the difference, right? Because instead of getting just 20%, they're going to be getting 20 plus 15, so they'll be getting 35%. HQ gain, that's a good one to get. Platform, I love this one though. This one is also fantastic. I think we got to take that, and it also gives us a little cushion for some re-rolls. Yeah, I think we got to take that now because that'll help with these upgrades. Anything that we place next to it, which we'll be plating 4 in this instance, at least 4, probably another 2 here, depending on how our pathing is. Excuse me. Right now, our pathing is to connect to these. There's no reason that we don't go down to 1 battlefront. I don't know why I was thinking that I couldn't go down to 1 battlefront. I think because I had thought about taking the one that is going down to 1 battlefront, but we can go to 1. I don't know why I did what I did now, but it didn't change anything. Me putting this here doesn't change anything other than the fact that I could have wrapped like that. But that doesn't really matter. And in fact, I might still do that and just try to bring it here. But I think the faster way is going to be to put an L here. I think it's going to be that right here to there. So it's either that, or we could just build our pathing to come around and then start spiraling there. That's a possible option as well. We do still want to get down the close support on these as soon as pretty quickly. This one is on 1 height. I think we just do the detection. We need to do detection on these specifically. So I should have done this one first. That was a mistake because this one's covering a lot more area. Yeah. This is so tempting, the 400 supply, but we get, whenever we see Miradors, we have to take Miradors. Plus the discovery is there's nothing to scoff at or. So this actually is not bad. Putting this like this, this will help us connect this pretty quickly. We just need a T, an L, an L, and an L, and then that will get this connected over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do long barrels on these first 2, but then after that, long barrels is going to be a priority. Okay, so none, but this is good still. That boosts our HP a ton. That will drop though once we get further along, so we can get both of these, and then the last one's going to be the HQ support. Remember, these upgrade costs are reduced by quite a bit too, by 15%. So Mirador efficiency is great, and the vicious crossfire is also fantastic. Though the advanced Mirador is good. And I really should take that one, I think. I gotta do this one in this case. In this instance, I think I got to. Okay, so we did get our L. First L. Let's do that. That's nice. That is so nice. We can actually, instead of putting one here, we can put it there. And that'll activate it. Okay, the first Alpha Lekos is coming. We're definitely not killing that. We're actually taking a lot of damage here. We actually did decent damage to it, more than I expected. I don't know if there's a pattern for... This is nice. This is nice. I think the supply is not as important as the other. Okay. This still does other things other than repair, so we still want to get it on both of these. And then after that, our focus will become long barrels. We can take the ammo depots too. They don't, because there is a path. Okay, this is good. There's a path that allows us. We had to straight away. I think we re-roll this one. Okay, that's good. We could seal this off like this instead of going for a T or a four-way there. That helps a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think I do that. That's nice. That is really, really nice, actually, for this. And the reason being, if I click on this, we can do 8 recon production, and then into the blueprints into underground train. All HQ weapons gain 50% rate of fire, +1 range per battlefront, and HQ gains 200% HP and 15 HP repair per wave. And for about 750 supply. Oh, what? I didn't mean to place that now. I was just saying it. I guess we can. Let's get this down now. Okay, some supply. Yeah, the blueprints on this are nice because it gives us an extra shot at getting some Miradors. Okay, we're just taking the HP because that's the only thing that does anything for us. Don't want this one. T is good. Hold on, let me make sure I don't misplace this. That's nice too. We're actually gonna have lots of discovery. This one, yeah, we want detection, and we also need another tower here with detection. This is why. Exactly the reason why. Come on, can you guys, one of you guys hit that to start hitting this guy, please? They actually don't do a ton of damage. Alright, so we did get the Defis score and the Mimikos. So, a Mirador cost here is fine. We do not want this one. We want tier 1 doctrines. Or no, doctrines. Doctrines are okay. We still want tier 1 doctrines, though, until we get the Mirador, all the Mirador ones. Once we have Mirador efficiency 3 and what's it 3, we don't mind tier 2 doctrines. So, that being said, these are both 1. But this one I can get the HQ upgrade on here. I actually think we just do that one and do that. Oh, you know what? Actually, placing it there, it would have gotten the discount, even more discounts. So that was kind of a mistake. Miradors. We gotta take Miradors when we see Miradors. Okay, an L, which we will promptly put right here. That makes these Miradors slightly worse until we get this connected, and then there's a possibility they wrap all the way around. But next to a neutral building, gain 15% damage. That's nice, but I think I just take the supply here. And the question now becomes, how do we want to play this? I think we want to put, like, I definitely want to activate this before we get our next thing. So I think we just put one here on height 2. And then I think we put one here on height 2. And yeah, I think it's this one for the just for the reduced costs on those two. And then give it the detection of that. Okay. We need to get the, a T here. So it's either the platforms or the supply. I think we just take the supply. Okay, we got the T. So now we're going to try to start wrapping this around. And another... What's it? Okay. Let's do that. Okay, kill the alpha. Okay. This is okay. This is good for the HQ. Wave 13. I think we'll take the negotiation skills on the platform. Okay. I think we can just... Just feeling okay. Feeling okay. 5 damage per battlefront. In the worst case... Oh no, there's the advanced Mirador. We'll take that. Okay, we did get the turn, so we can seal this off. We also want a T right here. Or we can seal this side off. I think we actually seal this one off. We have less support over here. We have more support over there. Shield break is not bad. We don't have any units that need that yet, but we do have that option now, which is good. I think in this case we just send it. We will be doing this when we can. Go. So just to show you the difference, 41 damage for this one. And then the only difference between these two, they're both next to the HQ. They're both the only difference, and then the height, but the height doesn't add damage. The only difference is they both have the security perimeter buff from the HQ. They both have Imperial supervision. They both have ammunition storage. So let me just, I can click back. You can see nothing's changing between the two in terms of doctrines, right? The active mods. So this one is at 41. Now this one, with the only difference is the long barrels. Look at the damage difference, 87. So huge difference. And then you add an extra. We can either add, I think in this one, I'm trying to decide if we want to add HP to the HQ, HP and damage, or if we just want that to do more damage. I think we're the ones next to the HQ. We do the close support. This one's not next to it, so this will get long guns, long barrels into veteran reinforcement. And then this is going to wrap all around like this, I think, is the plan. So with that in mind, I actually think we can place the advanced Mirador here, because that will hit all of this. It'll hit all of this plus all of this. Okay, on reroll. Reroll, that's not bad. Yeah, I think we take that. Okay, so we got a straightaway, which is fine. Place that there. I would like to activate that. We have 3 Miradors currently. The other option is actually over here. These are height 3 here. But this would not reach another lane. It would, however, cover all of this area over here. I just feel like that we have enough coverage there. This is height 3 too. Yeah, I think that's the better option there. Let's place it down now. Okay. Then I'll place a platform there to make the other one next to it height 3 as well. We might as well just do that now. Alright, let's give this one long barrels here in a second. Definitely need it. We actually need a T here pretty dang quick. Because the things that are coming in right here that are going straight to the HQ are kind of a problem, especially once we hit... Oh man, Sanatrope and a Curlo. Both annoying. Yeah, both of those are annoying. Man. Okay, they're in supply. We have 1 Mirador left to place. We're definitely doing detection on this one, into long barrels, into veteran reinforcement. What I need to do is one that does 2-2-1, just to see the difference in damage. Maybe I'll do that to this one. No, because yeah, actually I can do it to that one and compare it to like this one over here or something. And the Mirador, we gotta take it. Okay, we got a T. That's what we wanted. Perfect. And adjacent buildings, 2 range and 10 damage. That's actually really good. Let's go ahead and get the long barrels here. I do need long barrels up here as well. Taking a little bit of damage here. This isn't even wave 20. So with either a T here, a 4-way would be okay. Ah, this is nice here. Yep. Okay, let's get that. And then let's do a long barrels up here, I think. For the extra damage more than anything. I think the next long barrels is this one right here. That's a good sign, getting that down. We actually need to get, in the next, before wave 25, we need to get this, the 3rd upgrade on that. So the only thing we can use here is the supply, so easy choice. This is going to be a reroll. We need to make sure we are being efficient with our choices. So this is my problem with doing this here. If I put this here, right, now everything is coming from here. Now it is true that they could come this way and wrap around, which is great. It's true that they could come this way and wrap around that way, which is also great. I'm just trying to decide if I'd rather do that or if I'd rather get this connected first over here. That's what I'm debating on. Because this just puts, I feel, I could just be wrong though. I don't know how it decides if it's going, if they come in here, if they all come in here and then route, like some of them route this way and some route this way, I'm okay with it. I just don't want there to be all the stress on these, right now, these 6 towers right here, right? Actually, I think I'm going to do this because this also has the high ground right here that we'll be able to use as this wraps around. I think, yeah, we'll do it. Okay, okay, and we also got HQ repairs each wave, which is great. So I do want to, I want to take advantage of this too. Hopefully we can do that soon. That being said, I think we do the long barrels here soon. There it is. Next will be, let's get the veteran. Oh, I did the wrong. I did veteran reinforcement on that. Oh well, it's okay. Extra gun ain't gonna hurt. Okay, that felt good. Mirador efficiency 3. Okay. We got 3 Miradors too, so that's good. Let's get the veteran reinforcement on one of these. I do want to get something down here just now because the ones that wrap will have constant fire. They still have pretty regular fire, but not constant. Let's get this upgraded. Alright, we got 3 waves. We're going to start saving to get this final upgrade here before we do anything else. Mirador. 1 wave, they lose 1 range and 20% damage. I'm fine with that for the extra supply. Okay, so we got a T. It's okay. I'm gonna re-roll once. Perfect. Okay. What's this one? Supply production. That's good too. So I could just do this. The problem is if we ever that's actually probably better, safer, I should say. So why does this, okay, why is it only here, it's only showing that? That's weird. Okay, I mean, if that's all it can attack, because my problem is if I do this and somehow we end up wrapping all the way around, then I can't build there. Whereas if that truly is the coverage, then that's the safest one. I think that's what we do. Just to activate this. What is... So yeah, supply. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's what we're doing. We're going to give it a shot. Let's go ahead and... This is late to do this, but... No, we gotta save for that. I forgot. So that's what we're doing currently. Saving for the final upgrade on this before wave 25. I did get the production, which is fine. That's gonna help get to stock up some rerolls, hopefully. Yeah, this is the problem. The Kurlos fly from here straight to the HQ. Like, we have hardly any time to hit them. So, okay, we can get the final HQ upgrade. That's a good sign. I mean, we didn't shoot him until he was like right here, and we still took him out. So, all buildings, 5% damage. During the next wave, all buildings gain 25% damage. So for 1 wave, they'll have 25% damage. After that, it's 5%. Plus, we're increasing the HQ's HP. So, sounds like a deal to me. Let's get this guy down. So we only have this guy. Oh no, two to upgrade. Let's get this one first. And then let's get that one maxed. Okay. Let's get... You know what? I actually think the better thing to do is get this done now. And then we'll place down the remaining turrets that we can. So all buildings gain +1 damage per Mirador and sturdy bunker. That is crazy. Okay. So right now that's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9% extra damage now. So let's just check out this one. 93 damage on that one. 46. That's on the one of the weaker ones though. We went long barrels on this one. 92. Wow. Okay. That was good. That was a great one to pick up. Alright, so we do want to get, let's do this. Nothing we can use, so we can potentially use that. Nothing we can use. And nothing we can use. Okay. So that was unfortunate, but then we're going to get this. This gives 50% rate of fire, +1 range per battlefront, which is only 1. But 200% HP and repair, so we're going to do that. Oh, I did not mean to send. That was a mistake. Okay, now I'm panicking. Panic mode. That. Yikes. Okay, that. That was a mistake. That was a total mistake. Total accident. That was wave 25. Did this shoot? It did shoot. It did update. Well, you guys tell me if it counts or not. All buildings deal 15% damage to air units. I think we gotta take that. You guys tell me if it counts. I'll just have to sell this if we wrap all the way around. That's my bad, guys. I thought I heard it, and then that's why I went over there and looked. Oh, that sucks. So you guys tell me if it counts. I'm totally down to redo it if I need to. Yep. Okay, so we got everything maxed. We just need to start buying. So Mirador cost and efficiency are both at 3. I feel this could be the run. I think this is the run. I think it is. I'm feeling very confident here. I do feel like we might need something over here, like even maybe right here. I can activate that and put 2, and let it. It's only at height 1, but I could put some platforms down. Yeah, I think we do. HP and repair per battlefront, so it's just 15, but still. Yeah, I think that's the one we take over another platform. Okay, and then we're gonna re-roll this. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. That's nice. 2 range, 10 damage. We can put 2 there. Activate both of them. Though we don't need to activate that one, really. We don't really necessarily need to activate this one. It's just nice for the extra damage, to be honest. Do we want them here? I think we do. There's just more constant fire from the time they spawn. So I want 1 here at least. Probably there, over that. Yeah, there. Hold on, actually. We were doing this over here. Let me get this done first. Okay, that's at 3 now. So let's take this, put it there. That into that. I'm not opposed to putting more Miradors by the HQ either. Like, we could put some, like 2 over here, or put 2 more right here. Especially with this being our main entry point right now. We also have a Tourist and a Coloptis. I do think it's totally worth the extra 15% damage. But I think we're gonna put. I think it's going here, and then yep, that, and then long barrels, and then veteran reinforcement. I mean, that's pretty impressive, man. The problem's gonna be the tourist. Thank goodness they don't just go straight to the HQ, because if they did, we would be so hurt, and there's no way we would survive with this path or this build that we did. Yeah, I agree with this 100%, especially just seeing that there. I think we take this now. The grenadier production though is probably pretty good too. Doesn't tell you if it's tier 1 or 2 on those. 3 extra grenadiers. No, I think we take that one. Okay, and then we're doing long barrels, veteran reinforcement, and that's everything we can currently do. See, I told you, eventually we have so much extra money, we just need Miradors. I want to test something with that, because there's another building that does, like, that gives you blueprints, and I think it's this one. I think it's Imperial Barracks. I just can't remember for sure. Yeah, once this starts firing, it's over, especially when it's down to 1. I should have sped this up. I'm sorry, guys. That's nice. The recon production, just straight recon production is good though too. Let's take that. Okay, straight away. That's good. Okay, another two. What's it? I wouldn't mind putting this on either side here. Putting one on either side there. Okay, let's just send it. That's all we can do. Oh, I was gonna check that real quick. Let me check it. Because theoretically, no, it's not that one. Sell. I was gonna say theoretically I could place it, buy the upgrade, and then sell it, and that technically would be okay. I think that'd be okay. I cannot remember which one gives us blueprints. I know there's another one though. Definitely want to get at least one more Mirador over here. It seems like lots of things are taking this route. So maybe like one more here and then maybe 2 there even. Or 2 here would be good. Or, yeah, 2 here, over there, for sure. I would love to get a shield neutral building too, especially because we're going to have a couple shielded units. HQ gains damage and rate of fire, that's great. Is it Air Command that does it? Yeah, but you can't sell that, so I guess I don't have to place the what's it down, but you can't sell that. Yeah, we're taking the HQ one for sure. Okay, here they come. We did not get any new towers, so I could even sell this. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I got the production and stuff from that. There's nothing else we need to activate, right? I don't think so. I think we're okay. I'm worried about these later rounds, but we can get one of the pyramid shaped buildings, I'll feel much better. Like, we shredded that guy. We have the damage. I feel pretty confident. Like, that was kind of closer than I'd like. I don't like that they're getting all the way over here and still have their shield, which means we like, I feel like we need more. We just need more right here because they're going this way. A lot of them are doing that route. So maybe like here. Oh, he actually hit. HQ gains 1 weapon, cruiser cannon, but minus. Yeah, we gotta take that. That doesn't break the rules. We're allowed to have the HQ stuff. Actually, that's great. We want this right here. Okay. Alright, let's send it. Yikes. Hopefully he turns left or right. No, he's going straight for the HQ. We got lucky though. Less went this way now after we placed that. That's interesting. So more wrapped this way than I've seen before. Still a good number over here, though. That cruiser cannon is doing damage. Especially to, like, it does good damage to, like, groups of enemies, it looks like. Man. Like, look at all these are tier 1. Nothing we can use. A little bit frustrating. Okay, let's see the final wave. Tier 1 foes gain extra HP. A little annoying. I think we can handle it. I also now want to consider this position right here. Even over, like, that, I think. Now, if I get this built here, I think there's an argument to be made to go here around this instead of over here. But that's assuming we even get any more Miradors. We're kind of in trouble here. We get 4 tourists. I definitely would not mind buffing the HQ a little bit more. Especially with the cruiser cannon now. Like, the cruiser cannon is 1,196 damage. That's crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Can we please get something? Please, I just need 1 Mirador, please. There it is. How do we activate it? That works, right? That won't ever hit anything. Yeah, that won't ever hit anything. Actually, hold on a second. Is this... No. No, that one's straight. I just want to check something. Okay. It's none of these that do the... So that's getting activated. That's great. That is great. That's going to help so much. I think the first place we're placing a tower is here, and then the next one is over here. The next 2. If we have 2 waves left, so we could be staring at our final build already. I am gonna check these 2 to see if they what they offer for level, because I know there are a couple buildings that offer blueprints as a option. Yeah, I think we're okay, man. I think we're okay. If we just get, I would just like 1 or 2 more towers. Just 1 or 2 more. There's one. Zone command. No, zone command does resources, not blueprints. It's either guns or resources. It does not do those. We're definitely not taking the rest installations. We don't need the, I mean, we got 10k, so I think we're just taking this. And I think it's just going, I think it goes here, man. I really, really do. I kind of want to put it here. Just for the buff, because that would give it, it's 20%? Yeah, 20% buff to shield this. But the problem is that it only hits, I mean, I guess it hits a little bit there. What if we do, we put height 3, what's it look like? Do we do that? Or do we just activate the extra 15% damage on these? I think we do. I mean, this is good coverage, and it's going to get even more. I think we just do that. I think we stick to the plan, do those 2, and then if we get lucky this last reinforcement phase, we're going to put 1 here. So we've been here twice before, guys. We've made it this far twice before. Now, I will say, though, I think we are the most prepared this time. I feel like we are. Between having the cruiser cannon, between a lot of the doctrines we got lucky with, like, yeah, like the cruiser cannon one, the HQ damage, the, what was another big one? The 15 damage to air units, the MIRADOR bonus damage one, the front or the first line. We got a lot of the things that we didn't have before, and I feel like we built better. We got the vicious crossfire for rate of fire. Like a lot of good things that I think help us. All buildings gain 5% damage. Like so many good things to help us out. Well, we got 2 chances here, guys. 2 chances on this one. Miss on the first. And whiff on the second. I'm just going to check this one. I don't think we can do anything with it, but that sucks. Okay, we got a T. I think we're just doing that number. I want to check this. I do want to check this real quick. I know I can't go there, but okay. Cancel that. I didn't think that it was any of those. Oh, that would be a good one to do the thing on too. Use to activate, like, actually we could do that right here. Shield, activate this one. That'll help. That'll activate that. I don't think the advanced Puma does anything. Just cancel that. I'm 100% on the Durandal. I don't think this one does anything. I just want to make sure we're not forgetting, we're not missing anything. So that one's done. I don't think this does anything. That should count as a Mirador, in my honest opinion. Yeah, that one doesn't do anything. That doesn't, and that doesn't. So yeah, we've exhausted all of our options. It's down to this. We have done everything we can. We've activated every building that matters. The repair is not going to do anything. We're at max. Activating that one doesn't do anything. This one is activated. Activating that one doesn't do anything. Alright, this is it. We'll see. I feel like this final wave is also not terrible. 15% or 50% HP on these tier 1 foes. Tier 1s are the Viscor and the Mimbicos. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see how it goes. The Kurlos coming from over here was actually great because these towers generally aren't firing on anything at the beginning, so that was actually pretty good. This is scary. I'm not worried about this. I think they're all dead. I am worried about this a little bit. Okay. No damage taken yet, guys. But it's the tourists that are the problem. Okay, so we got several that are... Shields are gone. Yikes. I think we can take a couple small hits, like that. That was a big hit, though. Oh, it's coming down to these last two guys. Oh, my goodness. I think we're good. Oh, baby, we did it! We freaking did it. Miradors only. You guys will have to let me know what you think about the... Okay, there we go. Warden Gearhard. Win an expedition with Warden Gearhard. We get plus final mobilization, plus 8 Grenadier production unlocked. Another doctrine done. Thank goodness. So, you'll have to let me know. You can see... Oh, wait, actually, it said it did no damage. There, I think that's fair then, right? How did Sturdy Bunker do damage? How did the Sturdy Bunker do damage? You guys saw that. This was its targeting area. It was like this. There was nowhere else. But the light mortar didn't do any damage. I don't know how the Sturdy Bunker did damage. Don't ask me. That's crazy. Would it have been better for me to put a light mortar there and just shoot it right here? Probably. Maybe I should have done that. Well, you have to let me know, guys, what you think. I think it counts. I don't think we... even if we did 1,000 less damage to one of those monsters and it hit the HQ, we had enough HP there to absorb that. 100%. 100%. But if you're one of those that technically... I understand. Just let me know. I don't mind doing it again. I think I got it figured out. I think we're good. So... if you made it to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I know you 50 minutes of your time spent with me is super humbling when you only have so much free time to spend every day. So I thank you very, very much. Let me know what you thought. Think down below in the comments. While you're down there, make sure you show the like button some love. Give the sub button a big old hug for me. Let me know if I can pray for you anyway, either in the comments or my emails in the description. And... yeah, thanks again. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.